Hello. So, today we're going to talk about hi, you've gotten to my YouTube channel. My name is Stacy. In this channel, I talk about all kinds of things. So, be prepared for the unexpected. And in this video in particular, I want to talk about just 5 things that happened to me so far during my spiritual awakening. So 1 is a complete mindset shift. So in the past, God knows how long, I have been stuck in a very negative mindset. And the things that I tell myself are very bad sometimes. Yeah. But over the past year or so, my mindset has radically shifted from negative to positive. And this shift is like dramatic and amazing, and you wouldn't even know. People that knew me like 10 years ago may not know me now, because I'm completely different. If you knew me like 5-6 years ago, you probably don't know who I am now. Number two, this one's a big one too. Purging and the dark night of the soul is a real thing. And if you are not prepared for that, your spiritual awakening may take a screeching halt while you purge every toxic, negative emotion, mindset, freaking anything negative that you have brought into your life will come to the surface to be brought to light and integrated into said light. And this can be very difficult, because the people around you will not understand what you're going through. That's another thing, but it's not on here. You will lose friends. You will lose people in your life. You will change so dramatically. Some people they can't stick around. So be prepared to lose people and gain different people, because this is what happens when your vibrational level starts to shift. These older people that you've had in your life, well, they no longer resonate with you. So they have to peacefully, lovingly go out of your life to usher in a spot for new people to come into your life that are at a new vibrational level that matches yours. It's very simple, yet very inconvenient. Well, not that inconvenient, but it's okay. Back to purging in the dark night of the soul. The dark night of the soul is not just a one-shot, one-time, one-size-fits-all thing. There is not a time frame for this, and you can skip like months and then go back into it again. Nobody tells you that. Seriously. I went through a dark night of the soul. It lasted a week. Then for 3 months, I was at a different vibrational level. I was at a higher vibrational level. Then for 3 freaking months out of my life, something triggered another one, a deeper one, a very painful, emotional, purging release of myself. This is not what people think it is. I could spend days wanting to lay in my bed and not do anything but cry. Yes, cry. Because some of these negative things that come up to be released are very traumatic. Actually, a lot of the negative things that come up to be released are usually traumas. They don't call it a happy night of the soul Like, they don't call it the happy night of the soul. Like, it's called the dark night of the soul for a reason, people. It's not a happy, blissful time. It's a let's get rid of all this negativity that no longer serves a purpose in your life, but you gotta feel it to let it go. So we're gonna take you to the deepest, darkest parts of your soul to let it all out. It's not fun. Number 3, forgiveness can be tricky. See, when you are in the forgiveness stage, you can forgive everyone else around you, yet forgiving yourself is a little tricky. It's a little harder. Because you know the things that you've done, the things that you didn't do, and sometimes you even blame yourself for things that you had no control over. You didn't know you blamed yourself for that shit, but you did. So now you have to forgive yourself for blaming yourself for shit you had no control over in the first place and had no reason blaming yourself in the first place. Yep. Tricky, right? Tricky. Number 4, manifestation is real. It's really what you think you create in your reality, and it will come back to you. It's really, really real. And if you're having a hard time with that thought because maybe you don't think so well, you want to start working on your mindset and your thoughts and the way you believe and what you think. And then when you start, this is what happens with manifestation. When you go from a negative lack mindset and you switch dramatically to a positive, abundant mindset, it takes a little time for the universe to switch with you. It does. It takes a little bit of time because you were stuck in this negative mindset for a long ass freaking time. So the universe may take a little while to catch up to the new vibrational level that you're putting out. But wait, because it'll happen. And when it happens, it's like, poof, everything happens all at once. It's real. It happens. I can't explain it. 5, love is a powerful force for change, and practicing self-love is life-changing. I mean, if you go from a state, let's say you're stuck in a negative mindset, and you may be telling yourself that you hate yourself, that you literally hate yourself. Do you know how strong of a word hate really is? Love is literally the only word that can combat hate. How is that? Like, how does that not make you think anything? Hate is a strong, violent, vicious fucking word. And if you are telling yourself that you hate yourself, what do you think you're going to attract into your life? You're going to attract people that hate you too. That's really, do you want that? Does that sound like a happy life? Like you're living your best life? No, it doesn't. It sounds to me like you're attracting a bunch of fucking haters. Anyway, now if you switch it over to a love and peaceful mindset and you start actually doing the deep work of loving yourself, okay? You're going to start to attract people that actually love you. What? Oh my God, that's so mind-blowing, right? Yeah, I know. It's really hard to digest. It's okay. You'll get it. If you're here, you're watching this for a reason. If you made it this far, awesome, great. Thank you so much for listening to my not so normal views. These are the 5 things that have happened to me so far during my spiritual awakening. And I've only been on this spiritual awakening. Now, mind you, I've been more spiritual. Like, I'm not religious. I'm more spiritual. And I believed in the spirituality stuff long before this year and a half started. And I started this journey. I had a spiritual actual awakening that showed me the constructs of society and the current reality that we live in. It's a lie. It's all a fucking lie. And we'll get more into that on future videos. So with that, I'm gonna say have a great one and peace.